Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Chef Plays. I currently have about 18 hours and 500 rounds in Black Ops 6 Zombies. I've been playing it a lot, and I have my opinions on the game mode as a whole, but we'll save that for its own little video. For this one, I just want to do a tier list of the Gobblgums. There's only like 2 or 3 I haven't used because being a solo player, I don't really have need for them. However, I can see where they'd be useful. So let's just get into it. Starting off, we have stock option. Um, I'll explain what each one of these does a little bit as we go over them in case you don't know. Stock option allows you to fire from your stock ammo instead of your current mag. That's a A. I'd say for like tight situations, like if you're in a corner with a shotgun or you've got like an SMG that has high fire rate but low damage and you're working on a abomination, you want to dump as much ammo in as possible. It's a good way to do it. Or like at exfil is a good place for it. Anywhere but here, I've always liked that one. That one's pretty good. Because of some other things in the game you can use, we'll keep it at A. I was going to make it an S. What it does is you pop it and you're randomly put into another location on the map you have unlocked. Can be super useful and helpful. It's a really nice last-ditch effort thing, so I like that one. Temporal Rift. It makes power-ups last longer. B. I don't think it's bad, but we don't. It feels like we don't have as many timed power-ups as we used to. Like there's no more. What's it called? There's no more mystery. No, Pack-a-Punch fire sale, at least that I've seen. Yeah, so I guess that's about the only time we don't have. But regardless, it feels like power-ups are a lot more in abundance than they used to be. So it's good. It's not bad, but you know, shields up. I actually really like that. It restores your current armor, and while that's active for 3 minutes or so, it's twice as durable, which is really nice, especially with how slap happy these zombies are. It's really nice. I like that one. Killjoy. Killjoy is a B. I think it's good for higher round headshots. Maybe you're low on ammo, don't have enough to buy ammo. It's a nice option. Cashback. C. There's ammo boxes everywhere, and it's not super expensive to buy more ammo even when you're pack-a-punched. So unless you're like out of money, it's kind of useless, I think. It's not terrible, and like again, it does have its applications, but it's really not necessary almost. Arsenal acceleration charges your field upgrade faster. We're going to put it in A because the field upgrades feel like they charge really slow, especially in the earlier rounds, like really slow. So that could be really nice if you have like a daily challenge that's connected to one. But yeah, nowhere but here. Okay, this is one of those ones I haven't really used, but I remember it. It's B. Really only applicable if you're not playing solo, but it teleports you to a downed player so you can revive them. And if I remember correctly, when you revive them with it, no, never mind. Wait, hold on. Let me check real quick. Instantly teleports you to a downed player and instantly revives them. It's good, but again, if you're a solo player like me, it really holds no meaning. Who's keeping score? This is going to be our first S, especially at the rate at which you garner your points, in essence, being a lot slower than it used to be. That one's huge, especially in like the teen rounds where you're starting to finally get the last of your perks, or maybe you finish Pack-a-Punch. It's solid for those rounds. Profit sharing. B. Another multiplayer one. A portion of the points you earn and a portion of the points your teammates earn goes back and forth to each other. Which now, since they again have the split purchase option for the doors, is really nice. But again, if you're playing by yourself, really no application. Um, Respin cycle. See, there's a couple of these that used to be really good, but now with the benefit of loadouts, don't really hold a purpose. I guess if you, let's say, get gold on a gun, but don't necessarily want to quit the round and want to spin the box for a weapon you don't have finished, then it's good. But if you've already finished it, then I mean, if you're not rolling the box, there's no point in it. Free fire. Free fire is going to be a B. It would be higher if it also worked with wonder weapons. You have infinite ammo for a minute, but like 60 seconds, and it works on everything but wonder weapons. You could argue if it worked with wonder weapons, it would be too OP, but come on. Let us enjoy our fun. Exit strategy, we'll put it at A. What that one does is it immediately starts up the vote for exfil, and exfil will have less zombies to deal with. It can be nice, but now like I refuse to exfil unless I have got a support chopper. Because if you just pop that bad boy the second you get to the exfil site, exfilling's not a problem. And after like, I think it was paying attention, and it's like after round 15, 16, there's a fairly high chance of elites and special type zombies dropping support choppers. Soda fountain, D. Used to be, if we were talking Black Ops 3, it'd be an S. However, they nerfed it. And it's, so what it is when you buy a perk, you get a random one for free. However, it used to be you could use it 5 times. So you'd get 4 in a life cycle, you'd have 8 perks. Say you get down, get back up, you use it, your first perk gives you a bonus. However, with this, each time you consume it, you only get 1. But to get that, you have to purchase a perk first. So it's kind of just on the house with extra steps now. And it feels kind of pointless if you have on the house. So, yeah. Phoenix Up. Another one of those multiplayer ones. But I will put it at A. Because it revives any player that's down from anywhere on the map. And they keep their perks. Super nice. Idle Eyes. Zombies ignore you for 30 seconds. And just kind of stand there. That's an A. If you're doing like Easter egg steps and stuff, it can be really useful. Or if you're trying to build something, or I don't know, you ran out of pause timer and you need to use the bathroom. You got 30 seconds, but it'll help. On the house, B. If you're low on money or essence, it's useful. But a lot of these perk ones seem void because there's no perk limit anymore, which we'll get into more later. Immolation, liquidation, C. Again, same issue with, which is going to be these next couple. With these loadouts, it's kind of rendered useless unless you're going for calling cards, challenges. But because you can always go in with a loadout, there's no reason to spin the box as much. Wall power, same exact thing, same exact reason. There's the Easter egg on Liberty Falls where if you shoot the cans with a sniper, you get free dead shot. But wall or crate power, again, unless you like hold it until you see like a wonder weapon come out of the box. Just kind of stacking up wall powers and crate powers in my stash. I think I have like 10 of each. Wall-to-wall clearance. Again, minimal situations where you're actually going to use it, but I guess it has applications. On to the Ultra. Near-death experience. I think if that's what it, yeah. So with that one, you revive down players just by being near them. And if I remember correctly, they keep all their perks. Pretty good. If you're playing multiplayer, it's pretty solid. We'll give it an A. Wonder Bar. I'm going to give that an S. I think that's an S. Being that there's only 3 Wonder Weapons right now, you pop that bad boy, next box full is guaranteed Wonder Weapon. It's really cool. It's a nice addition. I like it. And again, because there's only 3 of them, your odds are pretty good. And if you're playing Terminus, I don't know if the Jet Gun's on there. I haven't seen it on there. You've only got 2 to worry about. Perkaholic. B. Perkaholic used to be goated. But now, again, with the option, like there's no perk limit. And you could, if you don't want to wait till round 25 on Liberty Falls to have all your perks, whatever, it's an easy option. But because there's no perk limit, it doesn't feel as exciting or as awesome as it used to. You could also argue if you're, let's say, anything past round 25, right? Wonder Bar's already up. Don't have a ton of money to get all your perks back, pop that, you have them back. So it has its applications, but I don't feel like it's nearly as strong as it used to be. Hidden Power, S. I love that one. I think I've gotten like 4, and I've almost always used it the immediate next game. It immediately makes your current weapon max rarity, which can take like up to like 18 rounds. Even if you have a suppressor on, which drops more salvage. But I really, really like that one. That one's a really nice addition. Raindrops. That's a B. I think it's harmless. It's nice if you're in a pinch and you need ammo and you want to see a nuke go off and you want to double points and you want everything all at once. It's a really good, it's less of a pop it at random thing, and it's a really good, in an instant, like in a pinch Gobblgum. Now the Whimsicals. These don't serve actual purpose. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Newtonian Negotiation. I think that's what it's called. We'll give it an A. Mainly because, granted, it doesn't take zombies very long to despawn, but if you have like 30 of them lined up and you take them all out, you can't really see armor plates or salvage that's on the ground through the pile of bodies. So having them float upward instead is really nice to see your rewards. Again, it doesn't really garner anything, but I like that. Indigestion. It's funny. It's goofy the first time you use it. Now I have 12 of them sitting in my inventory because all it does is when you kill zombies, they fart a lot. And I think maybe throw up. There's a reason that they're like their own category. Like, they're not supposed to be useful. They're just goofy. I think my favorite one, whimsical, we had was the duck one in Black Ops 4. It made all the zombies spawn with little duck floaties. But yeah, this is my list. It feels pretty, honestly, it feels pretty like balanced, I feel like. There's nothing that's way too overpowered, but nothing that's... The only one I would say is kind of useless now is On the House. Or On the House. Soda Fountain. They nerfed the shit out of it, and it's just On the House with extra steps now. Like, if you don't have Soda Fountain, but you have On the House, it's not going to make a difference. It's really not. So, yeah. I mean, that's my opinion, at least. And that's where I stand on these. So, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a good day. If you're watching early on, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, let me know what you're thinking of the game so far. I'm loving zombies. I want to do a review for Liberty Falls and Terminus the way I used to. But, at the rate I upload these days, by the time I get those out, or even start working on them, the 3rd map will be out already, which is pretty possible. I do, however, want to do a video probably in a couple days, because I'll give it a couple more days of gameplay to really settle in. Pros and cons about the game mode as a whole. I have my issues with it. It's not perfect. But, you know, yeah. Let me know what you think, where you would have put things, what you think about my ranking. And remember, these are all my opinions. If you had a couple in there and you're like, what soda fountain is clearly an S? That's fine. I'm not going to judge you for it. I personally just think it's not nearly as good as it was back in Black Ops 3. So, yeah. See ya.